Welcome back to ComicVisionz. I'm Gina G, and we got James Flamez here.
Yeah.
Coming to you from New York Comic Con. It's day one, Friday still, and we're still having a lot of fun walking around, checking everything out. We've got interviews for you. Today, I've talked to a few people, I'm having fun, but one of my favorite people that I've talked to so far has been Dan DiDio. DC, everything. I mean, he's co-publisher with Jim Lee. He's just got all the information, and he even gave us some information. Maybe a little exclusive on what's going on with Batman right now. I mean, DC's really got all these great story arcs right now, and they're really helping out the fans too, even lowered prices of comic books, and he talked to us about that, so check it out. This is Gina G coming to you from the DC booth at New York Comic Con. I have with me Dan DiDio, co-publisher of DC. Dan, why don't you tell us what's going on? So many things have been happening lately.
Oh, it's pretty amazing. It's been an interesting year for us at DC. We've done a lot of things that we hope really have strengthened the company overall, not just in regards to publishing, but the print books, the digital books, a realignment in how we really try to push our product forward in other media. I got a great chance to be working side by side with Jeff Johns and Jim Lee. Different style of working, but it's spectacular to be involved in the process with them. Got a new boss in Diane Nelson, who's just been so proactive and supportive on everything we've been doing. We're now at the point where we actually get back to worrying about and making good comics again. And it's kind of fun to go back to a show like this. And, first New York show in 18 months. So we weren't sure what it was going to be like. And it's just a great turnout, and it shows us that we're in this business for the long haul. And we got to make a lot of people happy, which is what we're going to be trying to do.
Oh yeah, everyone's very happy. In fact, recently you lowered the prices on comics. Tell us about that. Everyone is very happy.
This goes back to last year. We had raised some prices, and we tried to do it by increasing the page counts and also by adding second features. Because in good conscience, it just didn't feel right charging $3.99 for a 32-page comic. Then we did a little bit of that this year, and we started to see the reaction among the fans, and we felt that almost the business was getting lethargic. And we're feeling that the economy is weighing heavy on people, and we know people love comics, and they enjoy and what we got to do is make it as affordable to as many people as possible. We knew the $2.99 price point was something that most people felt comfortable with, so we didn't want to come off that. As a matter of fact, we decided to roll our books back so that it became a hobby again and something that people can enjoy. The industry is such a personal connection with the industry. Everybody's trying to get involved, and for me, as I said, this is where I get a little tougher. On the writer side, I always tell people, DC isn't your first stop as a writer, it's your last stop, because we should get the best pick of the crowd. So we always want to see what people are doing, getting people out there writing, getting their samples, and we let the cream rise to the top, and those are the people that we try to bring to DC Comics to really make our characters as strong as they can be. On the artist side, it's a little more spontaneous how you can judge a person, and you're looking for how well the characters are drawn, definition in body, emotions in face, storytelling in the panel layouts. And then what we do is that we have at some of the conventions portfolio reviews. We've got one going on right here. People drop their portfolios off, we review them. Editors in each of the different imprints, several of the editors are looking at it, looking for different things from those talents, and then we set up interviews with them at some point during the course of the convention. But that's something that we do on a regular basis at conventions. We're going to be expanding it to more conventions next year, and we're going to see if we could create some more sort of online participation as well, because I think that's one of the things that we could judge a lot quicker than you can on the writing side.
Great. And so you're moving your offices, or you're expanding to LA?
What's happening is that portions of the company are moving out to Los Angeles and building up the strength of the DC entertainment. But I'm happy to say myself and the entire publishing unit is still going to be based here in New York, where we have such a great staff, great location, and there's no need to change.
Yes, comics should definitely be in New York.
Yeah, absolutely.
Recently, you guys were working on Wildstorm, and you had to close that up, sadly.
Yeah, I mean, that's been Jim's baby, and it had a great run, and it's created some great product. And I think what's most important is that what is Wildstorm? The people and the characters and the attitude, the sensibilities, all that stays. At the end of the day, Wildstorm's an imprint, but the people that made it as special as it is are still with the company and still involved in creating comics.
That's great.
Okay.
What do you think about the movies now? Everything's coming out. Nolan just signed on for Batman. We've got Green Lantern next year, Superman in 2012.
It's interesting for me because so much of what I do and so much of what's going on, I'm involved on the publishing side. So, and Jeff keeps me informed of everything going on the film side and the TV side, because he just can't hide his enthusiasm for us. But from my standpoint, I'm almost like watching it from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Because what we do in the publishing should be unique to the publishing, and it's great that there's a great synergy between everything, but each one needs its own style, its own tone, its own voice. If only because the fact that you're appealing to the same audience, but there's different expectations when you're reading the comic than when you're watching a movie. And there's different types of stories, different ways to tell stories. And we want to make sure that we tell the episodic stories that work so well in periodical comics, and we build stories as people expect comics to be. It's great to see a movie, but me, I love the comic books.
Okay, that's great. And what's your favorite story going on right now?
Well, I got a bunch of stuff happening right now, and I'm really interested in how a lot of things are playing. We made a very strong effort behind our 5 key brand characters, and we've got the grounded storyline taking place with Superman, which I think it really connects with the people of America. We've got some interesting changes and costume changes with Wonder Woman that has energized the character.
I will be wearing modern Wonder Woman tomorrow.
Oh my goodness!
People aren't
that's what we're
happy,
gonna.
but I gotta support her.
I think you got to do it.
Yeah.
I think you got to do it, and I think it's a fun costume too, especially once you get that jacket off. And Flash has got a new shot in the arm, and Jeff's doing a wonderful job with that book. Francis Manifold brought a beautiful style to it. And I'd be remiss, not to say what Grant Morrison's doing on all the Batman books.
Oh yeah.
I know what Batman Inc.'s about, and it's not what people expect. And the twists and turns with Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson are not what people expect.
Oh,
so because of that, I think there's a lot of great stories coming up in 2011 that people guessing on what's going on with DC Comics. Anyway, there you go.
Thank you
that's
so
where we
much.
stand. Okay. Thank you now.
Sorry, I gotta run. Make yourself at home, okay? There's water in the tap.
Hal, you're late. This test today, it's important.
I'm gonna make you look good up there, don't worry. Now let's get these pants off and fly some planes. When I'm flying, it feels like anything is possible. It's like no matter how bad things get, there's something good out there, just over the horizon. Hal Jordan.
The ring. It chose you. Use its power to defend our universe. Become one of us. Become a Green Lantern.
The ring said it was a great responsibility. Responsibility? You? Let's hope so. Anything I see in my mind, I can create. The one thing that a Green Lantern is supposed to be is fearless. That isn't me.
You had the ability to overcome fear.
Wow. I know, right? Woo!
What happens now?
You go look for trouble. Brightest day, blackest night.